I'm sure you've heard about products mission and vision in earlier sessions that I have taken at Scooby Study, and these statements are those with what we define the company's reasons for existence, which is a mission and where it wants to go in future becomes a vision of the company. We need to understand these because they are the foundation for the product and technology as well, the strategies that guides our product development efforts in future. From there, we explored the business strategy using different tools. A few tools I personally find very important and very helpful. One of those is like Porter's Five Forces analysis, named after famous Harvard University professor Mike Porter. The other one was Business Model Canvas, which I had shared in my previous sessions, which was by Alexander Osterwalder and now is extensively used in the startup world. So, all right, then let's get started maybe and see what are we going to cover for today's presentation. We'll first try to understand what a product strategy means, what exactly it is, what it entails, what is the importance of building a product strategy, like why is it important for a company to build a product strategy, what are the benefits that we should be able to achieve with that, what are the core elements or components of a product strategy that building a strategy. Then we will also understand what is the step-by-step guide to build a product strategy in a real world. There are certain challenges which are generally faced by product managers while building a product strategy, and what are those in common practice? We will be going through that. How do we evaluate a strategy that you will build, and what are the successful examples of a product strategy in the market, out in the market, and we'll learn through those examples as well. And towards the end, we'll also walk through popular tools which are generally used in building a strategy, which starts from road mapping to wireframing to A/B testing as well. And by the end of the session, we'll be doing a mock case study, which will be actually a real life example of one of the products that you might be using in a daily life, and how do we define or devise a product strategy for that particular product. So, all right, then let's get started. Let me just move you to the next slide. So when it comes to building a team product, building a product, so imagine that team is building a product, they have great ideas, but they don't have any clear direction. They work on random features, unsure of what needs to go in the features in the roadmap, where the product is exactly headed. This is something which is a recipe for chaos. Product strategy is a high-level roadmap for building a product, outlining its purpose, target audience, and plan the achieving success. It's essentially the why and how behind a product, guiding its development and ensuring it aligns with the overall business goals. Every great product starts with a vision, a glimpse into what it can become and the product it will solve and the lives it will improve. Product strategy defines what your product should achieve and how it is brought to the life through the product roadmap once it is launched. Also, the strategy should be an answer to key questions such as who this product is going to serve, who are my customers, who are going to benefit with this product, what are the personas, what are the company's goals, and how this product strategy helps me achieve those company goals as well. Let's try to understand what is the importance of product strategy here onwards. Imagine a product with a product vision as a captivating destination, a glimpse into what your product can ultimately achieve. However, reaching that destination requires a clear roadmap. This is where the product strategy comes into play. This draws its essence from final version of the product, essentially defining where the end goal you are trying to strive for. By setting a product strategy, you establish a direction for your efforts, ensuring everyone is working towards the same destination as well. This strategy then forms a blueprint for execution. Your product roadmap, outlining the development phases along with the timelines, prioritizing the features will propel you towards your vision. Product releases then becomes the strategic milestones along this product roadmap. Furthermore, a well-defined strategy allows you to focus upon a specific target. It helps you avoid a pitfall of trying to be everything to everyone. So by specializing in a chosen audience, understanding their needs, you can create a product that truly resonates with the target customers. This targeted approach ultimately leads to a meaningful project and successful product feature launches as well. In essence, the product strategy bridges the gap between the vision and execution. It provides a direction, fosters clear communication as well among the teams and stakeholders, and sets the stage for your product success. Now let's understand, that we understand the significance of the product strategy, let's dive deep into what actually it entails. First and foremost, the vision and the goals. So what a vision is something that defines the product purpose, what it aims to achieve. This could involve like solving a specific problem, addressing a specific market gap, or fulfilling a particular user need. Next, we focus upon identifying a target customer. So, who is my target customer? What are their problems? Like, what are their pain points? What are their frustrations? What are they trying to achieve? Understanding these needs in the form of foundation of your product, understanding their demographics, their needs, their pain points, what objectives are they trying to achieve is something which is very crucial for creating a product that resonates with them. Next one is understanding the competitive analysis. This is another crucial important element that goes into product strategy. Here, what we usually try to identify is who all are my competitors, what are they doing, who are their target customers, who are they targeting to, what are their value propositions, how those are different from my strategy that I'm offering or a product that I'm offering, what are their strengths and weaknesses, and how your product will be actually different from or unique from what they are offering in the market. So this is something which goes into competitive analysis again. Further talking about product features, uh, with users in our mind, we identify the product features, what functionalities will effectively solve the problems, and what are the solutions that you think potentially can fulfill those gaps to help the customer solve their pain points. Crucially, will these features be appealing enough that your customers will be ready to adopt your product? Will they be ready to pay for it? What is the willingness to pay for your product? And then this should directly address the user needs and contribute to achieving the product's vision. Next element that goes into again product strategy is product roadmap, highlighting or outlining the development plan for developing your product and releasing it, prioritizing the features and functionalities based on the importance and feasibility. And how do you define the success metric again? Anything which is not having a success metric is something which you cannot track. So how would you measure the success? You need to define a success metric for that. So we don't operate in isolation. Rather, your strategy needs to align with the overall business goals, objectives, the KPIs that your company might have for this particular year. And then what are the specific needs and objectives of your company? You need to assess that as well. Then further breaking it down into how will you measure the success of achieving your product goals, and then establishing how you will measure the success of your own particular product and the features that you're trying to build. So this could be like in a B2C marketplace or a company that operates in B2C markets can be what is the acquisition rate, what is the engagement rate, say for example, what is the adoption rate of my product, what are the conversions like users viewing a particular product and then clicking on it or interacting with it, and certain other relevant factors. So finally, we consider the ever-evolving market as well, like understanding the trends, how are the user behaviors and needs are evolving over the period of time, what can emerge into the area or the space or the market industry that you are operating in. And by understanding these factors, you ensure your product remains relevant and adaptable in the long run. So these are the key ingredients of a robust product strategy. Each element here actually informs the others, creating a cohesive plan that takes into your vision and then coming that dream to the reality. So by understanding user needs, crafting valuable features, analyzing the competition, analyzing your business goals and aligning with your product KPIs, staying at the top of the trends that are there already in the market, and you can set your product vision on the path to achieving its full potential. So let's now try to understand, now that you already understood like why the product strategy is important, what are elements that goes into it, like let's understand like what are the benefits, like why should we do this? Why is it important for companies to build this, and how this benefits the teams internally and the customers and stakeholders as well. So Imagine a product development team without a clear roadmap. Each member has its own understanding of the product. Like, for example, developers will be coding the product, like developing a product or building a product. Testers will be helping you with testing different functionalities and features. UX team will help you with the user research and building the interfaces that actually goes into development. Marketing team members or PMMs will actually help you go promote your products. And this eventually will be wasted resources and missed deadlines if you do not have a clear product strategy in place. So this is a chaos that can ensure without a product strategy. But of course, like having a well-defined strategy provides a multitude of benefits. So let's explore some of the key advantages that companies might benefit through. First is fosters clarity and alignment. Why it fosters clarity and alignment is that every product strategy has to pass through, or a PM is pulled by multiple stakeholders when you are actually building a particular strategy. So when a PM is pulled into different multiple directions, that strategy might take different variations and different forms, and hence creating a well-aligned strategy. Everyone is involved from development to design to marketing, that has a clear understanding of product's goals, functionalities, what we are trying to achieve, and how it is contributing to the overall business goals. So this sets a clarity and alignment between all the stakeholders that are involved in the product development process. Second is shared vision. This shared vision minimizes the miscommunication, reducing development roadblocks, and ensuring everyone is working towards the same direction. Sorry, does anyone have questions here?
Swati, carry on.
Okay, all right. So let's try to understand next point, which is improved decision making. A product strategy also serves as a framework for informed decision making, because you already have your priorities laid out in the strategy. You already have resources allocated to it. You have tentative deadlines and plan, which is there. And the approach that you're going to take in terms of development, this entire thing becomes more efficient, more structured, organized, allowing you to focus upon features that we will have the most impact on. But most importantly, strategy keeps the user at the heart of everything. So by prioritizing the user needs and their pain points, their objectives, and the goals, you'll ensure the finished product delivers the superior user experience over the current existing experience that we are already providing to your customers. So this focus translates to a streamlined development process with a clear roadmap in place. The team can work more efficiently, achieve milestones in time, and then using the budgets very efficiently. Finally, building a strategy will help you identify initial potential risks that are involved very early on the stage, and you will be ready with the option B, or a plan or a mitigation strategy to deal with such sort of risks that are involved in the entire product development strategy. So potential challenges become apparent if you build this, allowing the team to proactively address them and ensure a smoother development cycle. So this is just not a document. Just to summarize, it's a guiding hint, or I would say a guiding light. It fosters collaboration. It involves all the stakeholders. You run it through multiple stakeholders to take their approvals, to get the alignment. It also helps you gain buy-in from the stakeholders and prioritize as well when it comes to having multiple priorities already in the bucket list. So this minimizes essentially the roadblocks, ultimately sets the stage for successful product launches. So the next time you embark on the new product journey, remember that a clear product strategy is your secret weapon.